Hi everybody, this is Teresa. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Um, I was just like thumbing through my Instagram and I was watching somebody on Instagram do like a kind of like an AI video where I guess Steve and Eddie um, were dating or something, and in a relationship, and of course, Eddie passed away. Steve's having a hard time uh, grieving over uh, the death of Eddie. And so I guess Steve was living with Eddie's Mr. Munson, Eddie's uncle, and Eddie's uncle in the video was telling Steve, "Why don't you eat something? Eddie would have want you to live or whatever." And so he was looking at a box of, I guess, a bunch of old stuff that belongs to Steve and Eddie and stuff like that, like Steve's Letterman jacket or and stuff like that. And and then I think there was like a wish list for Eddie or something like that. I don't know. So maybe like engagement, like a secret surprise engagement to Steve. I don't know. I was thumbing through the comments, and I'm like, oh my god, you know what? I wish that I just found out right now. I just thought of it right now. Um, I wish, if anything, since I was inspired by the fact that Dustin accepted his was doing his valedictorian speech at the graduation, right? And since he dedicated like the his last part of his speech to Eddie, he accepted the diploma the Eddie Munson way. I wish that it's just too bad that I wish that I wish that the Duffer brothers rehired made a very humongous appearance of Eddie, the actor who plays Eddie's uncle, Mr. Munson, from season 4, to make a special appearance at Dustin's graduation. Perhaps made maybe there's a scene between Dustin and Mr. Munson. I don't know how, some way, or it's either that, of course, other than being at the graduation of Dustin, but maybe Dustin can go to Mr. Munson's place and invited him to go to Dustin's graduation, or just maybe just have Mr. Munson come up to Eddie. I mean, excuse me, Dustin, and after the ceremony, come up to Dustin and uh, thank him for the beautiful tribute to his nephew, and say something like, like, Eddie's with you in spirit, and I'm very he would be proud of Dustin for, and being grateful for Dustin to accept his diploma the way Eddie would have accepted his diploma, had he graduated from Hawkins and lived and all that stuff. It's just too bad, you know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents about what else should have happened in the finale, to make it really special and stuff like that, and just make it for all, not just Eddie fans, but anybody who watched Stranger Things. I mean, I'm sure Eddie is a very popular character, so it's just too bad that somehow, some way, Joseph Quinn didn't, reprise his role as Eddie somewhere in the Upside Down or whatever. But then again, I think it would have been a better idea if Eddie's uncle appeared in the finale instead, and to make up for lost time and stuff like that, and a closure, closure for and peace of mind for Mr. Munson, knowing that Dustin accepted the, graduated not just for himself, but of course, somehow, some way, he Eddie did finally graduate. Dustin finally fulfilled finally fulfilled Eddie's dream to graduate from high school. Okay, I better get going until my next video, hopefully sometime tonight. I don't know. Peace out. Bye.